as many objectivists and libertarians know, there is kind of a rift between these two ideologies. So my first question, I guess, would be, how would you characterize the differences and also similarities of objectivism and libertarianism?
Well, I mean, I think the fundamental difference is that objectivism is a very clearly defined philosophical framework, of which politics is one aspect, but very much integrated into a philosophical system and dependent on whatever positions we take politically, are very much dependent on positions taken in other areas in philosophy. So it is a systematic approach to life, to thinking, and ultimately to the idea of liberty. Libertarianism, on the other hand, is a purely political philosophy. I wouldn't even call it philosophy. It's an attitude towards politics that takes a very much a big tent approach. And within that tent, you can have a wide variety of philosophical approaches. You can also have a wide variety of attitudes towards what liberty actually means and what is actually entailed by liberty. So you can have anywhere from kind of Republican libertarians who are mildly for more free markets and might be quite socially conservative, or all the way to anarcho-capitalists who don't believe in any government and who believe in a complete subjectivism, both morally and epistemologically, and rest their entire philosophical approach on complete relativism and subjectivism, or who completely deny the role of philosophy in man's life and view everything in terms of economics. And then everything in between. And I think that all of those approaches are wrong vis-a-vis, relative to objectivism, and are grounded on wrong philosophical premises, but also this attitude of let's establish a big tent, and which includes what I consider philosophical opposites and often philosophical enemies, but who vaguely agree on some political principles as beneficial. I question whether that is even beneficial. So those are really the differences between objectivism. Similarities, I think, are more superficial in the sense that some libertarians hold a similar view to objectivists when it comes to politics. So some libertarians believe in individual rights, in limited government, in a very, very limited role for government, limited to the protection of individual rights. But again, many, many libertarians don't agree with even that. They don't hold individual rights as important or as something that even exists. And they don't see the government limited to protecting them. And indeed, some of them believe there should be no government, period.